You submitted all the documents that we required of you, right? And listen to what I'm going to say now. Observations. We examined 178 MDA's account and discovered the following. The bank defaulted on the due date for transfer to TSA. Transfers were made in piecemeal units. November, not your unit here, but until November 2017. B, the accumulated amount for TSA transfer default is listed now. 41 billion 863 million 445,000 443.78 naira. Back statements were not spewed up to August 2023 as demanded. A, as of the date, balance in 6 MDS accounts totaling 83,997,382.63 are yet to be transferred to TSA. Do you have anything to say?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and good afternoon once again. We have noted your comments, and if we would crave your indulgence that if the documents are available to show these numbers so that we would be able to respond to it officially.
We've gone through the 178 MDA's account. From our findings and study, we discovered that 1, your bank did not meet up with the deadline for the remittance to CBN in accordance with the directive regarding the TSA. There were some remittances made outside the deadline. The deadline was 15th of September 2015. That was the deadline. You had some remittances done that complied with the date. There were some done outside the date. From our calculation, this total sum of 41 billion 863 million 445,000 and 443 naira 78 kobo were the total amount remitted out of time. That was what we are saying. This amount of money were remitted to CBN or TSA account outside the time frame provided. That is clear now to you. And we are asking you, there is a default. Your bank have defaulted, number 1. There's a sanction. Some of the banks have come here. You were here last week or thereabout. UBA, for example, paid not less than 2 billion naira, 2.9 or thereabout for defaulting. And we said, this is the amount you paid out of time. Have people paid for the default? The sanction, have people paid for it? That's where we'll start. That's the first.
Okay, thank you. I think what you said is quite clear. But first, it's as a figure, yet I agree some were paid outside the September 15 deadline because we all recognize the hiccups that was with the TSA, ambiguity, lack of clarification, that a lot of people wanted to get clarity to know which accounts were involved even some of the MDAs, MDAs didn't know that they fall within the TSA guideline. So as these clarifications got clearer, we remitted. From our schedule, the last remittance was done December 2015. Those were people, in spite of the TSA, that brought them money to the bank, and as a responsible institution, we had to remit subsequently. That was the only tranche that was below ₦1 billion. That came to about 875 million. So from our records, what is the payments made outside the September 15 deadline amounted to about 23 billion, which is a huge gap from, we have sent in all the documents. What we have outside the period amounted to 23. Some were done October, and the other was done in November. None went outside the 2015 time frame.
Are you saying that up to 2017, from the records Wema Bank submitted to us,
that we invited the following banks, which we are joining today, for them to be here by 12 noon. The banks are as follows: First Bank, Access Bank, Sterling Bank, Polaris Bank, IBTC Bank, Guarantee Trust Bank, UBA Bank, Fidelity Bank. All these banks with Citibank should see us here by Wednesday, 12 noon, so that we can proceed with this, our investigation. On Monday, 11 o'clock, we are going to entertain the central bank governor here in this place. Having said all this, I hereby call on the only lady prof among us today to move a motion for adjournment till Monday, 11 o'clock.